This is breaking news.
Is Gi-hun going to be the new frontman in Squid Game Season 3? Theory explored. In Squid Game's second season finale, we see how Seong Gi-hun's scheme to topple the game's organizers falls flat. When the crafty frontman foils his rebellion, his trusted ally Jung-bae, yet a friend he had not spoken to for years, meets a tragic end. This turning point shows how hopeless it is to fight against the game's stifling structure and how Gi-hun could turn evil. Many factors led to the collapse of the uprising. Gi-hun's crew lacked resources. Hence, first of all, the well-armed guards were well prepared, while Gi-hun's was not. Second, their efforts were undercut by the internal manipulation and infiltration of the front man, therefore highlighting the great control of the institution. Finally, the dehumanizing character of the games was brought to light when Gi-hun failed to anticipate that the VIPs would view the uprising as nothing more than entertainment. Taken as a whole, these things fueled Gi-hun's disappointment and hint at his potential metamorphosis into someone like the front man. After this setback, Gi-hun might suffer from emotional distress, guilt, and a lack of purpose in his life. Although Jung's death is a terrible loss, it also represents the powerlessness one feels when faced with an all-powerful organization. As Gi-hun fights to balance his beliefs with the brutal truths of the games, which reflect life itself, this trauma lays the groundwork for his moral demise. Remember when most homeless people chose lottery tickets instead of bread from the recruiter? In what follows, it's hinted he might succumb to the evil he fought so hard to defeat. The system's relentless pursuit of power draws him closer to a role he never imagined playing, or perhaps always secretly yearned for. Some viewers have noticed that Gi-hun is acting and speaking similarly to how he did in the first season. The fact that these behaviors keep popping up indicates that he is stuck in a vicious cycle of conduct, no matter what he goes through. His incapacity to let go of his past deeds suggests he may become someone similar to the front man, upholding the system he formerly fought to destroy. Throughout Squid Game, Gi-hun's interactions and decisions display this pattern of repetition. He seems reluctant or unable to change his ways, as seen, for example, by continuing to use the same tactics while forming partnerships. Also, his utilitarian worldview is reminiscent of the front man's. He rationalizes his moral concessions by saying they are required for the greater good. These similarities make one wonder if Gi-hun can actually change, and they also suggest that he could fall victim to the corruption that he claims to fight against. Gi-hun's body language and speaking manner also recall his first time competing in the games he won. These subtle hints suggest a psychological suffocation, therefore suggesting that his experience of the games has permanently tarnished his already messed up psyche. This reinforces the idea that Gi-hun is caught in an endless mental and moral loop. Some TikTok users have noted that Gi-hun repeats the same actions in both seasons, listing specific examples. To be sure of that, you just have to rewatch both seasons, and you can see it for yourself. It's scaringly true. While this highlights his struggle to break free from his past, it also suggests he might rise in the game's power structure. Squid Game and August D's Suga of BTS. Haegyeom music video share a common theme: the usage of commonplace objects as weapons. This MV is filled with nods to pop culture, like Squid Game and Nolan's Batman, The Dark Knight. Those who know the artist's signature recognize here his style of crafting layered and complex storytelling. Squid Game is such an onion as well. The MV harshly condemns capitalism and societal double standards, while also playing with the hero-turned-villain motif. Could this be the fate of Gi-hun too?